Hi, my name's Margarita, and I would like to talk to you guys about weeks 19 and 20 of my pregnancy. So, 19, very similar to 18. I'm feeling pretty good. I can feel the baby, and I'm just overall excited. And during this week, I saw my gynecologist. I also went to see, of course, I got an ultrasound, and during that ultrasound, of course, we were able to see baby, and of course, like I told you guys already, we already know the gender. He's a boy, and so it was kind of funny because the technician was going with one, and she was trying, of course, looking for baby, and then she found him, and then while she was taking pictures, she accidentally did the anatomy part when she was looking, for the correct picture to take, and whoop, you saw his thing. And then and you could tell that she moved it real quickly, and she's like, oh God, do you know the gender? And I told her, yes, I've been told it's a boy. And she's like, okay, good, because he's showing, and he's not shy, and it's kind of, and she went back, and yeah, she took a picture, and then you could see between his legs and then his little thing, and it's really cute. And she put down, it's a boy, or it looks like a boy. Yeah. And so I was really excited for that. And while she was taking pictures, he kept rolling in there. He kept moving, he kept extending. It was so cute. I had already, at the time, I only felt him a little bit. So seeing him move all around was so funny. It was adorable for me, but I know she probably found it annoying. Try to take pictures here, stop moving. But still. And then towards the end, she tried taking pictures of his face, but again, he kept moving, and so she got the wand, and she started just lightly tapping on my stomach, and so he could move around because she wasn't getting a good picture of his face, and he wasn't having any of it, at all. And when she did that, he said, screw this, and he faced my spine and got himself in the fetal position, and that was it. And she had taken some pictures of the face, but they weren't great. And so she had already told me, hey, there's a high chance of them telling you to come back to get more pictures and stuff. And that wasn't the greatest, but what can I do? And then, of course, that was the end of it. And of course, I was there for about, I don't know, good 30, 40 minutes. It took a long time for her to take all the pictures, but still, great experience. I loved it. And then I went to see my OB or my doctor, whatever you want to call her, and I probably spent 3 minutes with her. Yeah, I think I probably spent more time with the nurse, but yeah. Oh well. And during that time, she told me, hey, we're probably going to have to make it come back again, like the technician had told me, because he didn't get good pictures of his face, because of course he kept moving. And I'm like, yeah, the technician told me. And she's like, okay, just letting you know. Then she got the Doppler, and she put it on my stomach, which is, at that time, I was like, I literally just got the ultrasound, and I know my baby's fine because I saw him moving all in there, and now you're trying to do the Doppler to make me kind of excited. Just, I don't know. I'm like, whatever. And then I told her that the pain I had, I had gotten lightning crotch, my sciatic just flared, and it's still hurting. Luckily, like I said, I had gone to the chiropractor, and they brought it back from my knee back to my spinal cord, but my spinal cord, it still goes this far off of it. And so it's still pretty painful when I walk, and it's usually if I'm walking like this, my left leg, when it's trying to come back forward, just that motion right there, just going to the middle, I guess, back to normal. Not even going forward, it's just back. Just that little section is where I can feel it shoot. And it's not every time I walk, but if I'm walking more than 5 minutes, it hurts. And so I told her, and all she told me was, nothing really you can do other than stretch, go to the chiropractor, put a heating pad, take Tylenol, that's it. She's like, but she told me, of course, never put a heating pad near my stomach area. That's not good. She's like, just some heat on my back. So I wasn't excited to hear that at all. But, I mean, pregnancy is just a bunch of pain and stuff during this time. And, I mean, I wanted this, so I kind of have to deal with it. And I find it so funny of how pretty much how big I've become. My stomach has gone from going, I guess, outward. Like it used to go this way, and now it's actually going more forward. You can see it kind of there. I'm getting pretty big right now. Like I said, I am at the end of the 20 weeks, and again, it's gone forward. That's interesting. And then I've started getting the line going up, and my belly button is getting smaller. I guess I know for sure I'm gonna get it's gonna pop out eventually, but oh well. But like I said, big. Let's see if I can see it right there. Yep. I mean, I'm definitely pregnant. People look at me and they always ask me, "Hey, what are you doing?" It's kind of neat. At least they're not touching my stomach, which is great. Oh no stomach touching. So during week 20, like before I go into week 20, my husband was sick with a cold at the beginning of week 19, or at least somewhere in the middle of week 19. And I was just like, whatever, I'm probably not going to get it. I got it at week 20. And of course, being pregnant, I freak out. I've always been a worrywart. My dog is right here. She wants attention. And like I said, I've always been a worrywart. I can't take, like all the medication I would like, or some of the nasal sprays. I don't want to do anything to put the baby in danger in any way, or anything that can affect him. So I think all I took, if anything, was like a Tylenol. And then luckily I still have my Neti Pot. Of course, if you haven't seen it, it looks like a teapot, blue teapot you put up your nose, and it has water, and it has like a type of like saline salty solution in it. You mix it up, warm up the water and stuff, and you put it up your nose, and the water comes out, and it helps you clear out your nose. Cause yeah, my nose was stuffy. I mean, right now at the end, it's still kind of clogged up. It sucks, but there's nothing I can do about it other than just wait it out. It's a virus. I mean, a cold is a virus. You just have to wait until it goes through your system. But I'm feeling better. During that time when I had the cold, like luckily no fever. I just felt tired, and then of course the stuffy nose, and of course I felt warm. I didn't have a fever, but I was sweating more. Oh, and I just made sure of course, and sometimes I would freak out. I constantly feel him moving, unless when he's asleep. But sometimes I wouldn't feel him move for a while, and I'd freak out. Then I get the Doppler and hear his heartbeat. I'm like, okay. And then like 2 minutes later, he started moving again, and I'm like, well, you could have moved for like 5 minutes ago, and I would have felt better. But it's kind of funny. And then what I find really hilarious is that we went to his parents a couple of days ago, and my husband talked about the baby, and he referred to the baby as Parasite. And I find that hilarious because when I was a teacher teaching biology, anatomy and physiology, and pretty much anytime we went over bodily systems, and especially the reproductive, I would talk about it and say, you know what, children, the baby is a parasite. And they would look at me like, why are you calling a baby a parasite? And I would tell them, you know what, the baby, while it's in you, it steals your nutrients, makes you feel like crap and all this other stuff. And every single time I brought it up as a parasite, kids would ask, hey, do you not want to have kids? And I'm like, yes, I do. I'm just stating facts. It's like the easiest way for you to understand what is happening in your stomach, or actually in your uterus, and why it's making you feel like crap when you get to the point when you want to get pregnant. Not, of course, I was telling them, don't get pregnant now at all. Remember, it's a parasite. It doesn't make you feel that great unless you're one of those few women that have beautiful pregnancies, which I'm jealous because I'm not having one. And then at the end of week 20, on top of being sick, of course, like I said, I still felt baby move. But one thing I've been having, like underneath my breast, like right here, that muscle hurts. And I think it's just, like the support of the belly or when I'm sitting in a weird way. And then another one is the muscle right underneath my shoulder blade, especially the left one. There's just something about it, and I have to constantly massage it. And my husband keeps telling me to go to the chiropractor, but this isn't back problems. It's literally that muscle. I have to keep massaging it to just make it feel better, and it's just not fun. But oh well. I mean, like I said, there's something you can do. And then right now, one thing that I feel comfortable in, I mean, I'm in Texas, coast part of Texas, and so it's hot. And one of the things I like doing is just getting a tank that I had pre-pregnancy. They're comfortable, that I can wear it over shorts, and like I said, it's hot, so I want to wear pregnancy shorts. And I just put a shawl over it. This is the only thing that's pregnancy is these shorts, and everything else I had pre-pregnancy, and I just feel comfortable. If it gets too hot, and sometimes it does get too hot even with this, I take this off, and I'm just with a tank. It's super comfortable, and yeah. Like I told you guys, I do have to do another ultrasound. I have to go back to the doctor at week 23 for my next visit, and I don't know how long that ultrasound's going to be. I don't know if they're just going to find the picture of the face or try getting a picture of the face and then it be done, or they're going to do the entire thing again. I don't know. But I'm hoping my husband can come to this one just because I really enjoyed it myself, and it sucked that he had to work for that one, but well, we shall see. But still, next time I'll see you guys when I see you guys again, it'll be weeks 21 to 22, so it'll also be before that. But still, yeah, I'm pretty excited with everything, and we're about to do a renovation soon, so I'm hoping that by the next 2 weeks, hopefully they'll be done. We're gonna do the restroom, or specifically the guest bathroom, and the room we want to use for as a nursery. So 2 of them. We have already done the main living space, so the living room, the dining room, the kitchen, and the hallway. We've done all of that. We took down the walls and everything, put new insulations, put new sheetrock, new ceilings, just everything, new tile, new kitchen, everything. It was pretty interesting. And now we're moving into the hall, which has all the restrooms and all the bedrooms. And so I'm happy that we're getting there. And this is a 3-bedroom house with 2 restrooms. So, like I said, we're already more than halfway done with our renovation. And with this update, it'll probably be around like 70% of the house being completely renovated. And I'm excited, and especially since I really want to nest and I can't. And I want to buy a dresser to use at the changing table and all this other crazy stuff. So I'm pretty excited for it. I've been trying to push my husband to do it already, so because it is driving me insane, the fact that I can't nest. And yeah, it's early for me to start nesting, but I've always liked preparing stuff early. Like I went thrifting a couple days ago, and I found pretty much the muslin burp cloths that I wanted, but the ones that I had put in my registry were plain and white, and I found ones with bears, and I got them for like 75 cents each. They're of course a lot less than half of what I was gonna buy my registry. So, and then of course I took it off my registry and I bought them used, and of course I washed them. But still, I was really excited, and like I said, I'm still prepping. Anything I find that I can use used, I will, like clothes and stuff. There's some things that I won't, like bottles and breast what was it breast pumps. There's just some things I won't, but we'll get there. Like, I think the only thing I want to buy used now from everything I have in my registry is a baby swing, because those things are expensive. Like, the one that I have in my registry is about 170, and that's freaking crazy. So I'm gonna try seeing if someone can buy it for me used, because used they're selling it for 60 on Marketplace. So hopefully someone tells me, hey, I bought it used, take it off the registry, and I'll go ahead and do it, because I really don't want people to be spending more than they should if they can get me the same thing used that you can easily wash and disinfect. But that's just me. People want it new completely, but I don't know. We'll find out. Depends on the person, And I think that's about it. I ran this a little too long because I like deviating with weird stuff, yeah. But oh well. I'll see you guys next time. Dun, dun, dun.